Si senor, I'm your boy FIFA, and you're watching the best possible cheap meta players in the Spanish La Liga in FIFA 23. If you want to know everything, the latest players, the new prizes, you've chosen the perfect video. Congratulations, sit back, relax, leave a like, and for the coolest shirts, go to soccerdealshop.cn. Buying all these amazing players, but you're out of FIFA points or coins? Don't worry, go to u7buy.com, the best place for your FUT 23 coins. Use the link in the description. If you buy the coins with the coupon code VIVA, you receive millions of coins for a couple of bucks in a couple of minutes on your account, so spend it like crazy. Starting off the episode, and you can see it, for every single position we're selecting 3 categories. Price categories, of course. So for the goalkeepers, you're looking for reflexes and diving. That's the most important part. Then we have the positioning and the handling. So we go for 2 inform cards. It's 3rd inform David Soria. He has an incredible season with his team Get Tough. Inform after inform, getting himself a better card than, for example, Marc-André ter Stegen gold card. Also, Ledesma of Cadiz picked himself up 2 times a team after week card. So those are great players to start off your save game. Of course, there's always better. Jan Oblak and Thibaut Courtois, both trading on the market for around 40,000 coins. It's not dirty cheap, but well, for that you can go with Soria and Ledesma. If you want to upgrade them, that is the possibility to do. Oblak and Courtois. And still by far the best possible goalkeeper is of course Team of the Year, Thibaut Courtois. He might even still be the best goalkeeper in the game, except Van der Sar, his new card. But for the rest, Courtois is there to stay at the top. We go from the goalkeepers to the center backs, and the center backs is just heaven in the Spanish La Liga. For example, the duo Eder Militao and Antonio Rudiger, gold and gold. I didn't even include them into this video. That is how good the La Liga is that they didn't make it in there. I went instead for Mario Hermoso, 2nd in form, I believe, for the center back of Atletico Madrid. And what a card that is. Look at that, 83 pace, 90 defending, 88 physicality, and also good on the ball. And that makes him better than Militao and Rudiger, for example. And Araujo, World Cup card. And luckily, Uruguay had a very disappointing stage. They never reached the knockout stage, but his card for that reason is still pretty amazingly cheap. So take your advantage with the Araujo card. Then take a step in your development with Piqué and Jules Koundé. Barcelona combined, great chemistry, you're good to go with them. They both have 83, 86 pace, they're good defensively, great on the ball. And by far the best center backs still in the La Liga. We know Eder Militao for his Team of the Year card, of course. But don't forget, David Alaba is still in there. They can still win the Champions League, and Alaba still has the option to get himself a 94 rated card as well. And that card will outclass Eder Militao in ball position, in the passing, and in the shooting. And he is just as quick then. So Alaba is there for the long run, but you have to take a gamble. Will they defeat City or not? We go to the right backs, and the La Liga has a lot of amazing opportunities. For example, if you want to stay dirty cheap, you go for Sabali, hope to pronounce that correctly, the man of Senegal, playing for Real Betis. Betis has a great right back. But think about Get Tough. We already had their goalkeeper in there with Soria, but Amavi might be even better to use in this game because Amavi, hell is breaking loose with him on the pitch. Just take a look at that card. He's almost a Ruud Gullit gang member. Almost every single stat is higher than 80. The shooting is a little bit lower, but does a right back need that? No. So Amavi is even the better version of Sabali, as crazy as that sounds. Then we have Carvajal, but especially DeMarcus. Unreal that a 90 rated right back is trading under the 50k mark. Take a look, 92 pace with me, 85 dribbling, 86 defending, 89 physicality, 87 passing. That is how good DeMarcus his card is. That is just eye candy. And what think about Marcus Llorente? He's normally a center mid, but you can make him a right back. And if you do that, he's the best possible right back. Without Llorente playing outside of his normal position, you have to go for DeMarcus for sure. From the right backs, we move to the other side to the left backs. And there we find Fran Garcia and Miranda. And luckily, I believe Real Betis is not in the European League anymore. Or else Miranda, his card could have been even so much better. But we have to accept it. Miranda is staying as it is. But for that reason, he's pretty damn cheap. Around 25k That is great, isn't it? Fran Garcia is even cheaper. 15k. So depending on your budget, choose wisely. And by the way, Ferland Mendy, his normal gold card, deserves a big shout out. That card is legend already. We have Acuna, and luckily EA got it. Team of the week needed a revamp, and they did it. They made players higher rated, better stats, better cards. Acuna is one of the examples. Finally, a player we can use. Also, Alex Telles, great looking card. Then we have Ferland Mendy alongside Juan Capdevila. They are the best left backs you can get so far in the Spanish La Liga without any doubt. Leaving the defensive line behind us, we go to the CDM. Starting off with CDM, center mid, and after that we're talking about the cams, of course. On the CDM spot, I can recommend you guys a combination of Vinicius Souza, half Brazil, with another fellow Brazilian, and that is Fernando. They can both play with 80 plus pace. They have amazing physicality and defending, and they are both available. Vinicius Souza for around 25k and Fernando for around 40k. So for 65k, you're good to go to play against legendary, iconic cards for sure. If you want to get better players on the ball, especially in the passing, Busquets and Marquez can be your guys. But once again, those players aren't that much better than Vinicius Souza and Fernando. So think wisely how you spend your money. Eduardo Camavinga on the CDM spot. Yeah, I'm not using him as a center mid because for that, his shooting for me is too low. But on the CDM spot, he feels like a Super Saiyan version of N'Golo Kante. He's younger, he's fresher, has more stamina, more speed, more acceleration. So Camavinga for me is the ultimate CDM in the La Liga. The center midfield spot, we are looking for box-to-box players who can score, defend, pass, tackle, you know it. Thomas Lemar is a little bit of an outcast because his center midfield stats aren't that great defensively, but trust me, if you use him in a more attacking role, Thomas Lemar will destroy defensive lines with ease. Just like he likes it, I'm restoring it. Yes, that is what I do. Thomas Lemar is a great player for such a cheap budget. Same can be said for Koke Resurrection. What a cool name that is, by the way. Resurrection is your middle name. So Koke Atletico with a beautiful Fatty card is there for you to pick him up. We're going for Frankie de Jong with Fede Valverde to become the best center mids for around 70 to 80k. They're all round, they're lightning quick, they're great defensively, have amazing passing and dribbling. So yes, that's it. But then, by far, the best center mids to get, Laurent, you have to love the lad. Look at the stats, he's like Ruud Gullit on steroids, and Karim Benzema, his winter wild card. Although that card, well, we already knew it a little bit, that it was so good. Completing the midfield with the cams. I showed you the CDMs, the center mids, and for the cams, you need a little bit more creativity. So the defending and physicality is a little bit less important than the CDMs and the center mids. For example, Robertone still has it all. Lightning quick feet, great dribbling and amazing passing and shooting. Kubo, well, something like that he's doing. Well, he's a great player as well with 91 pace, 92 dribbling. Give the guy a chance. Nabil Fekir is a great all-round player with 87 pace, 87 shooting, 88 passing, 87 dribbling. Mr. 87 is there for you to score goals and give assists, just like Fede Valverde once again there with a special card, this time on the cam position. We go for Gavi and Alejandro Papu Gomez as the best camps to get. By far the best camps to get. You can enjoy them or not, but their agility and their close ball control is so damn good, nobody can take that ball away, and that makes them one of my personal favorites. We have no time to waste. We go to the attacking positions, starting off with the right wingers. They are going for Chukwueze, lightning in football shoes, 95 pace, 92 dribbling. Chukwueze is almost unstoppable, and I call him the right wing version of Vinicius Jr. Tsigankov, hope to pronounce it correctly, of Girona. He got himself a special card already, but he received 2 inform cards, with this one being quite likely the most usable. 93 pace, 88 dribbling, 84 shooting, 86 passing. What a great card for such an unknown player. Girona, keep it up, man, with this star. Rafinha and especially Lamela. Let's talk about Lamela. You can love him, you can hate him, but the former Tottenham player is still in the European League. Sevilla can still win that. So Dan Lamela can go up to 92-93. This card is already unstoppable. 91 pace, 93 dribbling, 90 shooting, 92 passing. It says it all. It tells the whole story. Lamela is an unstoppable force. We have Rodrigo and João Felix, but if you look to the stats, Lamela sees better. He looks better, isn't it? The stats are better. He is just a more complete player. So save your money, go for Lamela, and trust me, Mr. Rabona, you will love him. On the other side, we find Son of Patrick Kluivert, Justin Kluivert. He's playing for Valencia, he's injured in real life, and Valencia has to battle against a relegation without their star. Kluivert is a nice solution if you don't like Vinicius Jr., but I love Vinicius Jr. He's my main man on the left wing position. So Lamela right mid, Vinicius left mid or left wing, right wing, depending on your playing style. So those two players are for me the best you can already get for a cheap budget. For example, NDI of Mallorca, beautiful party island, and Ferran Torres of the beautiful city of Barcelona, they are good, but they aren't that much better than Vinicius to really double up your money. So depending on what you like, I would say, okay, stay with Vinicius, or you have to have the money for Eden Hazard, or Vinicius his Fati card. Of course, that card is way better, but well, we know it's logical that that card is way better because it is the highest paid winger in the La Liga. 2.7 mil if you want to get the best version of Vinicius. Finishing the episode off with the absolute coolest position we have to say in the game, the strikers, the people that score the goals for you. Well, I guess, I hope. If they don't do it, something is wrong with you or the players, or just you can't tune on your Xbox or PlayStation. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, put a notification bell, cool shirts, soccerdealshop.cn. With code VIVA, coupon code free shirt with every shirt you order. I have to tell you guys, don't miss it out. Alexander Sørloth and Antoine Griezmann, former Real Sociedad with now former Barcelona player. Sørloth is playing with Sociedad, Griezmann play there, and they're a great couple. I would say combine them. Griezmann is more the playmaker, and Sørloth is the Erling Braut Haaland, but then in the La Liga. And you can get them for both under 50k, even for a combined price, I believe, of 25k for Sørloth and 35k for Griezmann. So 60, 75k is good enough to get them both playing for your team. And trust me, they're absolute game changers. They will win games for you normally won't win. Then we have Marco Asensio alongside Fernando Morientes. Especially the new card of Fernando Morientes finally makes him usable in the game. His normal hero card is just horrendous, too slow, not good enough, not enough dribbling, etc. But this Morientes, yes, he can stay. We like him, of course. And then we have Ousmane Dembele alongside Diego Forlan. And I'm not selecting Karim Benzema. Why not? Because I think Forlan and Ousmane Dembele feel better on the pitch. Well, I don't want to bash Karim Benzema as Team of the Year card. I could have selected 3. He would have been there, but these players are cheaper and they just do as good as a job for your team. So that is why I recommend Ousmane Dembele win the wild card and Forlan hero reward winning card or trophy winning card, I believe I have to say. Forlan by far, 95 shooting, it tells the story. Press shoot, celebrate a goal for sure. If you loved the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you back tomorrow with a brand new video. Ciao, ciao.